number 2, practice, practice, practice. Of course, we all know the saying, practice makes perfect. Welcome back to my channel. So, pasensya na, medyo natagalan bago ako nakapag-upload agad. Medyo busy. But for today, I'm gonna share with you some knowledge na alam kong hindi lang para sa atin, para din sa mga kids natin for today. So, ang magiging topic natin for today is 7 tips on speaking English fluently and confidently. So, we all know na lahat tayo currently work from home, studied at home, diba? May mga modules or online class, diba? So, this would really help you to be able to speak in English fluently and confidently. Aminin man natin, lahat tayo medyo nahihirapan ngayon pag-aralan ang salitang English. So, today I'm gonna share with you some tips. So, if you're ready, join me. Let's go! So, let's start na nga for my tips on speaking English fluently and confidently. And of course, if you're just new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe on my channel and click the notification bell so you're always updated to my next video. So, for the first, or for the number 1 of my 7 tips, we have, don't be afraid to make mistakes. So, your goal or our goal is really to deliver the message, but not to speak perfect English with the right grammar and vocabulary. Because if you're gonna think of it, even the native English speakers make mistakes. So we know the saying, learn from our mistakes. So don't be afraid. Even if you're not that good in speaking in English, it's fine. Because you're gonna learn from it. Every time that you're gonna make mistakes in speaking in English and someone corrected it, don't forget to learn from it. That's the importance. So, if you're still afraid to make mistakes in speaking in English, you should not be afraid now. Because for you to know if what writes, you must learn from your mistakes. Okay? And number 2, practice, practice, practice. Of course, we all know the saying, practice makes perfect, right? Constantly look for opportunities to test out your spoken English. See? Because if you're not gonna practice it now, you will not be able to see what opportunities you need to improve. So always practice it. Start practicing it in front of your friends, when you're speaking to your friends, to your families, to your relatives, especially this quarantine. Let's use this opportunity to learn how to speak English fluently and confidently. Be confident, okay? Just practice your English language. Don't afraid to make mistakes. That's the first one. And the second one, practice, of course. How would you able to know if you really already learned from that mistakes if you're not gonna practice it? Okay, so don't forget to keep on practicing. Alright, and number 3, listen. The more you hear, the easier it will for you to speak better English. You'll start speaking more fluently and confidently in conversation and learning how to give your opinions in English with new expressions and idioms. So from the word listen, it will not be hard to understand. If you're gonna say listen, you need to listen. Alright? So if there's someone talking to you in English, listen, okay? Because you will learn from it. So I suggest, one suggestion that I can give you, especially to the kids nowadays, they really love watching YouTube, they really love watching movies, right? So I highly suggest for you to choose a movie or English movie that would really help you to improve your English language, especially your communication skills. If you're really not comfortable to speak in English, then try to watch movies in English. I'm not saying that just keep watching English, but you can still watch Filipino movies, but make sure that there's a subtitle in English. Alright, so even if you hear Tagalog words, you can still read the English of it. So that would be one of the tips that you would also be used if you want to learn speaking English. So always listen, okay? Especially if you're on an English subject, listen to your teachers, listen to everyone who would be able to teach you how to speak better English. Alright? 4. Celebrate success. So maybe you're thinking now, why celebrate success? So every time you talk to someone in English is an achievement. So treat it as an achievement. Every single interaction you have, no matter how small, will help you improve your skills over time. Be proud of your progress. That's exactly what I really want you to feel. Every time that you can speak better English or simple, small conversation in English, treat it as a success. Celebrate it. Be proud that you can speak in English even in a small word or even in just a small span of time. Okay? We have number 5. Think in English. So from the word think, you must think in English. Okay, let me explain this. Go from speaking good English to great English by thinking in the language. You'll find it difficult. Yes, it's really difficult to think in English at first, of course, especially if you just what do you call this? Starting learning how to speak fluent English. But after some time, you'll learn how to switch between speaking English and your first language. You will realize that it's not that hard. So, for example, you would like to do something for a day, alright? So, think of it in English language. Don't think in Tagalog. Try to do that. Every time that you want to say something, and it's just on your mind, or you're just making comments on your mind or reactions on your mind while you're watching movies or while your friend's talking to you and there's something on your mind that you'd like to share, or if there's something that you want to think, try to think in English, because that would also really help you to understand what other opportunities you need to improve on. Okay, then we have number 6. That's the second to the last. Talk to yourself. So, if you're gonna think of it, talk to yourself, it will look funny, right? We know that, of course. But by talking to yourself in English in front of the mirror for a few minutes each day, you will learn when and how to use different expressions. You'll also learn where you make most of the mistakes. So, you're gonna think of it. To be honest, I'm doing that. When I was started improving my English language, I'm also talking to myself in front of the mirror just to see my expression. How do I look if I'm speaking in English, But just do this once you're on your room. Don't do this if there's someone else around you, especially on the crowded area, because some people might think you're crazy, of course. So make sure to do this at your home, at your room, in front of the mirror only, okay? So talk to yourself in English. For every time, like for example, you wake up in the morning, just say to yourself, oh my god, I'm still beautiful. Woke up like this, like that. So try to talk to yourself in English. Okay? And last but not the least, we have number 7. Tongue twister. Okay, so of course, I don't think I need to make a deep explanation about it, but tongue twister help improve your diction, teach you how to speak quickly. Okay, so there's a lot of tongue twister in English, and I'm gonna share that with you at the end of this video. Okay, I'm gonna share some tongue twister that you can read so that you can test your diction. So it depends. It's up to you. What kind of diction would you like? But for me, it's really helps, especially when you're reading English books, when you're watching English movies and you're copying their dictions. This would really help you to speak better English. So I would suggest for you to try to search for some tongue twister, but I'm gonna give you some samples, but try to search it to yourself, because this will also gonna help improve your communication skills. Okay? So, ayun nga mga kapisngi, dumugo ang aking ilong doon. So, thank you so much for joining me today. So, if there's some other topics na gusto nyo pang i-discuss ko on my future vlog, just leave comments below. And if there's some na gusto nyo pang i-explain ko further dun sa shinare ko on how to speak fluent English and how are you going to be more confident in speaking on that English language, just tell me and I'm gonna do my best to share more tips and more knowledge to you guys. So don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell para always updated sa mga next video ko. So, see you soon! Bye!